Before Rust, before JSON, there was ASMX, a legacy still alive in enterprise systems. Welcome to day 1 of our 10-day ASP.NET ASMX API tutorial series. Together, we will unlock the foundations of web services step by step, hands on, beginner friendly. This channel is more than code, it's a mission. Every lesson is free, every earning fuels charity. Thank you for being here. Let us begin. ASMX web services are one of the earliest ways to expose server side functionality over the internet. They use XML and SOAP, making them highly compatible with the older enterprise systems. Even today, they remain popular in field sales, distribution apps, because they are lightweight, stable, and incredibly easy to deploy. To build ASMX APIs, we will use Visual Studio 2019 with the .NET Framework 3.5 support. SQL Server will store our data, and tools like Postman or even a browser will help us test our API endpoints quickly and efficiently. We begin by creating a new ASP.NET web application targeting .NET Framework. Choose the empty template with the web forms enabled. Then add a new ASMX web service file. This gives us the basic structure we need to start building our API. The web config file controls how your ASMX service behaves. It defines the framework version, maps the ASMX handlers, stores your SQL connection string, and manages serialization settings. Understanding this file is essential for debugging and deployment. We store the SQL connection string inside the app settings section of web config. This keeps your code clean and secure. Using Configuration Manager, we can access the connection string anywhere in our project without hard coding credentials. ASMX is simple and SOAP based. WCF support multiple bindings and protocols. Web API is modern and REST based. Each has its place, but ASMX remains the easiest choice for legacy systems and lightweight mobile integrations. Your project structure includes app code for shared classes, app data for local databases, the .asmx file for your service endpoint, and web.config for configuration. Keeping this structure clean makes your project easier to maintain. This is a simple login stored procedure. It accepts a username and password, checks the user's table, and returns the matching record. We will use this pattern throughout the series for secure, efficient database access. Day 1 is complete. You have created your project, configured your web.config, connected to SQL, and run your first ASMX page. This is the beginning of something powerful. Legacy meets clarity. Tomorrow we go deeper. Stay tuned, stay curious.